Oh, Leaving Neverland. Let's get on that in today's episode. The whole Michael Jackson Leaving Neverland debate of the documentary. Now, I've watched the documentary. I was privileged to see a copy. Like everybody else, you can watch it illegally online. Now, the two boys that featured in this, Wade and Jimmy, they at the start just seemed like fanatic fans. And that's all they were. Because of Michael Jackson's fame, they just loved him because of his fame. And when it came down to it, they said they started getting closer, and the parents, even after the allegations, still allowed the kids to stay at Neverland. Now, who in their right mind would allow a grown man, look after kids on his own and for long periods of time? Now, we can't outright say Michael Jackson is a paedophile. I mean, you make your own assumptions on that, but really, there's a lot of flaws in the case, especially when these two actually defended him in the case. They were under no threat. They were in the court. They were in no threat. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending Michael Jackson. I think some of the stuff that's come out of this, right, is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And I do believe something's gone on, but it's not to... Sometimes people over-embellish what the truth could be, because none of us were there. Unless you had a film camera, you'd know what happened. Now, I've seen the depositions that Michael Jackson has gave, and there was one that he was laughing, and then they were questioning his music. He was laughing and singing during a deposition. And, the other thing that came up in the documentary, spoiler alert, is that pretty much when, I guess it came across as this anyway, when Michael Jackson would basically had enough of that boy or whatever, he'd changed to another boy. The parents outlined it better by saying every year Michael Jackson had a new boy. It was Wade, then it was Jimmy, then it was Macaulay Culkin. Even though Macaulay Culkin didn't say anything actually happened, he said he was a really nice guy. So, it's mad. I don't know what you can take from the documentary, but do watch it. Leaving Neverland, the documentary, do watch it, because it's an interesting insight. Do I believe that they should have took all of his music off the playlists? No, they shouldn't have done that. But do I think they're trying to have a cash cow right now? Probably. Because, like I said, they defended him in the case, the sexual abuse case in the 2000s. And they were under no threat at all. They were under no threat. They were in the safety of the court, and they could have said anything. And even before the court case, they were always defending Michael Jackson. He went and stayed at one of their houses. The mother claimed he was like a son. But I believe 2 of the adults have committed suicide because of this. Not because of the documentary, but because of the whole Michael Jackson situation. The other thing that I highlighted was, I think that was Jimmy, that Michael asked his mum whether he could stay with him for a year, and she said outright no. And then he was arguing. He says, I always get what I want, apparently. This is all hearsay, so you never know if it's true or not. But, we don't know what's happened. But Let me know your thoughts in that comment section. And hit the like if you like this video. Hit the dislike if you didn't. Hit the bell icon to see every section I upload. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I'll talk to you later, guys. See ya.